Millsy, I've been told on pretty good accounts that when you stepped in the dugout before, you said you'd never do it again, and 2 years later you find yourself in the dugout on Saturday. Just how have the last 96 hours been for you?
Yeah, it's been tough. Just as the last time when obviously the former manager went, it's not been an easy sort of couple of days for everyone concerned. It's been, I think, quite emotional for everyone, as it always is when a manager leaves a football club. And I think first and foremost, just want to say a massive thank you to Hack and Terry and Erdal for the work that they've done over the last sort of 18 months, 2 years. I think that needs to be acknowledged, and obviously wish them the best of luck in the future. But yeah, it's been tough, and I think the most important thing is making sure that as a football club that we stick together, as a group of players that we stick together. We know we're not in the best position, which is not good. We know that we owe it to ourselves as individuals and collectively, and also to the fans. I've been lucky enough to be at the football club now about 6 years, and what I heard after the game at Bognor was a first, but rightly so, and I think that showed the frustrations of everyone involved in the football club. But football moves on, as we know, and we need to make sure that we prepare right for the game Saturday. I don't know what's going to happen beyond that. Obviously, we'll have a new manager at some point. But obviously, when the football club asked myself and Mark Marshall to sort of support, it was a no-brainer, and I did say I'd never do it again, just because of the trauma from the first time. But no, I've always said that I'll do anything I can to support when needed.
And how have the lads, I suppose, reacted to what they experienced from the crowd on Saturday afternoon, and obviously the departure of Hack and Terry and Erdal?
Yeah, I think in terms of the frustrations after the game, I think that was a wake-up call, because I think that sometimes the fans can get a bit stereotyped in terms of they're not watching the football or they don't care about the football. But I think Saturday shows that the fans care, and they always have cared, and without them we have no football club, by the way. So I think that hit home in the changing rooms. We had some words, and I said personally as well that, boys, this is serious. If the fans turn on us as players, we ain't doing nowhere near enough, because they're the most patient people I've ever met. So we owe it to ourselves, like I said, and we owe it to the fans. I think in terms of the manager leaving, it's always hard. He brought in the majority of this squad, and he's managed the majority of the squad for a number of years. People like Jerome played under him at former different clubs, etc. So it's been tough, but like I said, football moves on. The football club remains, and whoever's here needs to make sure that whoever's wearing the football shirt gives a good account of themselves.
So obviously you've taken training this evening, obviously the help of Marshy and Sol. How have the lads been kind of this afternoon or this evening?
Yeah, I think training's been good. I think the standards were high, and that's one of the things that I said to the boys is about driving high standards. Whether it's a passing drill, whether it's the 8v8, whether we're out there on a match day, I think driving standards is really important. And I think the boys have reacted really positively, to be fair. It can go one way or the other, really. You can either, be down in the dumps and, just continue to play how we've been playing, or you can go the other way and galvanise yourself. And, we had a meeting before, we had sort of a little chat after, and I think the boys are ready to play on Saturday, and they've reacted really positively.
And obviously we touched on the fans, and obviously Saturday gone, but how important are they going to be this weekend? Kind of a fresh start really for the players and the football club in general.
The fans are everything. They're everything. Without the fans, we have no football club. They're the heartbeat. They're everything. So we're going to need them, and I really hope that they come out in their numbers to support us, to get behind the team. It's not about individuals, it's about the football club, it's about the badge. And that's what I've said to the boys, regardless of if any of us are going to be here beyond next week or the week after or the next season, doesn't matter. But if we put on that shirt, we need to make sure that as a bare minimum, that we are working as hard as we can, that we show the fans that we care. I think that's a big thing, show that we care. And regardless of the result, make sure that when we come off that pitch, people can be proud of us.
Perfect. Millsy, I think I'm safe for everyone in the football club. Best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you. Cheers.